hour we were cutting vocals.
Beer.
Yeah, and it might just be a beer thing. I've had singers that aren't good till they're 7 beers in.
That was awesome. Sharing the beer opening.
Working with Mac is it's a pretty great experience. You know, he's quite eccentric, and he comes at it with a whole different ear, and he's not afraid to tell you when you're doing something wrong or right.
1, 2, 3.
Slice of 3, 83 strong. Leaves that black gold.
This ain't no typo negative. Let's try it again. Here we go.
It feels pretty damn good. It's been a long time, and we were going at it with a different approach this time. It's refreshing, and it's new to have a producer who's actually pushing our limits a lot more than we're used to. Hopefully we'll gain more out of it. I would say by the time I was 18, 19 years old, I liked the heavier stuff, besides Metallica and all that. Pantera came along and proved that you could have intelligent lyrics with a cool groove and strong melody.
This one, you play this. In fact, I'll play it here in a minute. You put it on, and it sounds like Dime's just playing that beginning riff of Cowboys from Hell standing right next to you. It's amazing. So that's pretty much, that's all the Pantera collection. I got a huge collection. This is the band cover of Far Beyond Driven. The other one has the blue cover with the skull and the screw coming out. That one shows the little getting in hardcore.
And that really influenced me. First album I've ever heard that I wished was mine would probably be the very first Machine Head record, Burn My Eyes. I heard that album, I'm like, this is the exact album I want to portray. I wish this was mine, and it wasn't, but I'm still a fan 20 years later. So
93, so to find this, this is overseas only. Pretty hard to find. This is the thing that changed music for me right here. Burn My Eyes by Machine Head. Well, that and this, Motley Crue. This one's a reissue. I do have an original Too Fast for Love, but they also, before they got signed to Elektra, they did it up in the corner, their own logo. They put this out themselves like they were a local band, just like we are. And once they got signed to Elektra, they changed it and put the logo across the full front and all that. And before they did that, they did their own single too, the Stick to Your Guns, Toast of the Town. So this is real raw. This is early vintage Motley Crue. We're here today in the Shirts Record Convention. It's a little thing for vinyl nerds and record guys to get together and sell and trade. Basically find stuff you can't find unless you're searching online. It's getting better and better. The vinyl movement's grown rapidly for the last 5 years to where it's back to where it was back in the 80s and early 90s. And it's just a great way to meet and talk music with people and trade.
Yeah, I think I actually do. I have about 50 Lost records right now, a bunch of 12-inch singles and stuff like that.
And buy and sell and enjoy music in its purest form, vinyl.
Hi. Hello, Patty.
Oh, yeah, no, now.
Yeah, Patty Bar on down.
Well, I've been trading and selling vinyl for, since about 93. I moved back to Texas and started working at a record store called Unicorn Records. And I was into music, but really wasn't into just pure vinyl at the time. And now with the recent resurgence of it, I just got back into it and really have been enjoying it and started a personal collection myself.
So I'm kind of on the fence about that because I know we spent a lot of time comping this and this, but I'm wondering if it's possible that you could do it better, the lead vocal. Because before we start stacking stuff on it, we want to know that the vocal's locked in place. More intensity, more loud. Get right up on the mic.
Other one, slick, tough and mean. Smoking hot helmets on gasoline. She likes it more on the floor when I'm coming from behind. When she smokes those tires, I nearly lose my mind.
Nearly Lose My Mind was great.
It almost made me lose my mind.
Well, into that was fantastic. That was much better intensity. Keep that up.
He gave some good mind.
I bet you.